Alrighty, I think we are good to go. Let me just confirm it. Alright, we are set to go. Hello everyone, good afternoon to all of you, good morning and good evening. My name is When It Gets Spread, and today we'll be doing the last two rounds of the practice matches between my team, Hisuian Decidueye deck, and Driftblim, inspired by a deck on Beware the Terrible's YouTube channel, and my Hisuian Samurott deck. So right now, the Hisuian Decidueye deck is in the lead by 1. It's 3 Hisuian Decidueye to 2 Hisuian Samurott on the wins. So let's see if Hisuian Decidueye is able to pull off a win on this little champions tourney, best of 7. So there are 3. Hisuian Samuratt's at 2. So let's get started. So first off, I'm going to go and shuffle these decks. I kind of already did, but you know, might as well again, because I flipped them over, so now I would know which cards are in order. So I'm just gonna cut them a few times. There we go. So this side will be Hisuian Samurott, and then this side will be Hisuian Decidueye once we finish cutting it. Just cut it a few times. Alright, and then split the middle, put these on top once I get them over, and cut from the middle, place them on top. Alright, there we go. Alright, I think we are ready to play. We are ready to play our last 2 practice matches. Hello, Ty. You've been playing with your alternate account recently, and I played against a stack of 3. I just got sniped like crazy and I couldn't do anything at Zap. Oh man, don't worry about it. I bet you'll get Zapdos in your next round. Keep it up, man. Don't worry, you'll get the next ones. Thanks for tuning in as well. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's get started with this Pokemon match. I have my dice counters now in this cup. Oh, that was yesterday, I see. How are your matches going on for today? Are they going well? And then today, Unite was like, why don't you play with these people? Oh man. Alrighty, I am going to go and get started with this practice match, and I'll be talking through how, once again, I'll be talking through and giving a brief description and guide on how to play the Pokemon TCG. Ty, well, of course, they're not going to be terribly off, because summertime, I'm guessing, so it's easier. Yes, I think it is easier to get master points now. A lot of people are off and, you know, taking vacations. They have nothing else to do, so they're on their phone grinding all these games on their phone, MMORPGs like Pokemon Unite and whatnot. So yeah, summer's the time for grinding on those video games. Alright, let's get started. First, I'll draw my 7 cards for my hand. First, we're going for Team Samurott's hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Now our 6 prize cards. I have to burn that card now, because I looked at it. You're not supposed to look at your 6 prize cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Let's fan them out, like we always do in these videos. Okay, I am going to put my basic Pokemon down, and any other Pokemon that are basics on my bench if I'd like to. Let's see. I'll start off with, you're supposed to keep those flipped over as well. Start over with those, and then, let's see, actually, let's just do that. Alright, so that's my setup for that side. Let's go on this side and get our hand of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we have any basics. Alright, we have some basics. We only have 1. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put the Drifloon in the front here. That's our hand. Now let's draw our prize cards for this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's not look at them. And we'll fan them again like earlier. There we go. Alright, now the coin flip. Heads, Team Samurott, which is on this side, will go first. Alright, I'm missing my gigantic cube. Hold on 1 second. There it is. It's at the bottom. There we go. It's at the bottom. Yeah, I know, right? It can't give you anything for 1600. Yes. Alright. Heads is odd numbers. Heads are odd numbers, sorry. And tails are even numbers. Alright, so heads, team Hisui and Samurott will be going first. And, of course, it rolls off. Let me do that again. Okay, it's an even number, so it looks like Team Drifloon is going to go first. Alright, let's reveal. Let's flip these over. There we go. Flip this over as well. Alright, so Team Drifloon's going first. That means we can't play a supporter, nor can we attack on our first turn. Alright, so I drew an energy to start off my turn. I'm going to attach that energy to the Drifloon, and I am going to play a Rocky Helmet onto the Drifloon. So that's all we could do. We could play as many items. We could even set up a stadium, but since we're going first, we can't play supporter, nor can we attack. So we're just going to say pass, and it's now first turn of player number 2, which is Team Oshawott. Alright, on Team Oshawott's side, we can attack if we'd like to, so that's pretty sweet. We could play items, of course, but we could play supporter if we would like to. I don't know if I am going to yet, though. I guess we can play supporter if we would like to. Let me think. You know what? Let me think about that, because I have a good hand right now. I just need to put those on the bench before I play the supporter. And I think we should be good. And then I could play Marnie, but let's see. Yeah, we could play the supporter, but to make sure we get everything done first, we need to put down some of our bench Pokemon. Okay, so I am going to put down this Quillfish, and I am going to put down... Let's see. Yeah, I'm good with these ones going back. Alright, I'm going to play a Marnie. This is a supporter. You could only play one supporter per turn. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it to the bottom of the deck. We draw 5, and they draw 4. Alright, so we shuffled it. It's to the bottom of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now with this side, we shuffle these, put them at the bottom, and then we draw 4. That's fine. That's kind of the bottom. That's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Okay, now we continue with Team Oshawott's turn. Okay, so now I have this coughing. I am going to put that on the bench. And I am going to attach a... Let's see. Let's use this Hisui and Heavy Ball to look at our prize cards to see if there's any basic Pokemon there. Oh, look at that. We have some basics over here. Let's go and pull out the coughing. So I'm going to take that coughing into my hand. Well, it's just going to go into the bench anyways. So like that. And I'm going to shuffle my prize cards afterwards. Then I am also going to fan them out like in a poker match. So it's nice and fancy. There we go. Alright, we are still on our turn, by the way. We still haven't attacked, so let's go and attack, shall we? Let's go and use Beat for 10. We have a colorless energy as our energy cost, so in order to use that attack Beat, we would need 1 energy of any kind. So we put a dark energy, so now we attack with Beat. So that's going to be a 10. Alright, next turn for Team Drifloon. Team Drifloon's second turn. We draw a card to begin it. We have a supporter. Sweet. Alright, let's go and place this Drifloon onto the bench. Let's go and... Ooh, do you know what? Let's go and evolve our Drifloon that's currently in the active spot. So it's going to become a Drifblim. That's its evolution form. And now I am going to play my supporter, Gym Trainer. So Gym Trainer, you could draw 2 cards. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw 2 more. So we get to draw 2 cards. This is our hand now. Alright, let's go and attack. Let's go and use Spooky Balloon. Spooky Balloon's energy cost for that attack right there is 1 Psychic Energy. We have 1 Psychic Energy, so we're good to go. I actually forgot about the Rocky Helmet, which will be doing 2 damage counters to the attacker during an attack on the Pokemon that's holding the Rocky Helmet. The Drifblim is holding the Rocky Helmet. I forgot about that earlier previous turn, so we just settled that out. Let's go and use Spooky Balloon. So Spooky Balloon is the cost of 1 Psychic Energy, which we have attached, and it's going to put 2 damage counters on one of the bench Pokemon, as well as doing 50 to the active. Doing 50 to the active, this Oshawott has 70 HP. We already had 2 damage counters on it, so that Oshawott is KO'd. And now Team Drifblim takes a prize card, and we got this Rowlet. Alright, so now we move up one of these Pokemon. Let's go and use... Let's go and use our other Oshawott, I guess. Let's use our other Oshawott. Alright, since we've attacked on Team Drifblim, now it's Team Oshawott's turn. We draw a card to begin it. We have an energy. Let's go and attach this energy to... Ooh, looks like that Oshawott might be KO'd. We could retreat. We just don't have that dark patch anymore. Let's see now. What do I want to do? Ooh, I know what. Okay, so what I should have done was probably play the Quillfish. So let's go and retreat. So how do you retreat? You attach the energy needed. You see the retreat cost at the bottom of the card. This one is 1 colorless, so that means 1 energy. So now we have 1 energy. We're going to discard it to retreat, and then we bring up whichever of these Pokemon we'd like to from our bench to our active. Alright, so now we have a Quillfish, and it's going to use Spiny Rush. This blank bubble right here means you could use the attack without using any energy, or without requiring any energy to do so. So we could use Spiny Rush without any energy, which is pretty sweet. Also, we could actually evolve this thing into Hisuian Overquill because we have an evolution card. As long as that Quillfish was on the bench for at least 1 turn, we could go and evolve it. So let's go and do that. Or should we do the Spiny? I don't know. That might be interesting. I actually need to choose one of these to put the 2 damage counters on. Do you know what? Maybe I'll keep it as a Quillfish for right now. Or nah, let's go and evolve it. Alright, so Hisuian Overquill also has a free attack called Tormenting Poison. So that's going to poison the attacking Pokemon. So we need to get a poison counter at the ready. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. During Pokemon Checkup, which is in between the transition of one player to another, you put 5 damage counters on that Pokemon instead of 1. Alright, so it's about to switch over, so 5 damage counters plus 1 damage counter will be 6. So that Drifblim has 6, and also there's a Rocky Helmet. We did attack it, and it was damaged by the attack, so there we go. Alrighty, so now Team Drifblim, we draw a card to begin our turn. We have an Ultra Ball, and we also have a Rowlet. We could put the Rowlet down. I think I might go and put the Rowlet down. Alright, now, let's see. What else do I want to do? Opponent switches first. Could play the Escape Rope if I'd like to. We could play Marnie, but we would lose the rare candy. Let's go and play our Marnie first. I mean our rare candy first to get that Decidueye down. And should I attach this Rocky Helmet? Yeah, let's attach a Rocky Helmet to the Drifloon that's been sitting here for the longest time. Let's go and... Alright, let's go and use the Marnie, because I still want these cards like... I want to do the rare candy first. Okay, so Rowlet for the rare candy. There's the rules, it's on the card. So basically I search my deck for a stage 2 that evolves from one of the basics. So let's look for the Hisuian Decidueye. There it is. Let me go and shuffle my deck by cutting it multiple times, just like so. Maybe do some of these, pull it the middle, put that on top. There we go. We also need to discard that rare candy now. So there's a Decidueye now. Then we evolve that like so. Actually, do you know what? I messed up there. I think this Rowlet was just put on the bench, right? So we can't play the rare candy. Whoops. Sometimes you make silly mistakes like this during a match, and it's alright. No one's gonna prosecute you or persecute you or anything like that, so it's alright. Let's just put that back. And I guess we might as well use the Marnie, you know? Let's use the Marnie. So we're going to play this Marnie. We've seen how to play it already. I'm going to shuffle these and put it at the bottom of the deck. Then draw 5. Opponent does the same thing. They draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now let's go and use Old Cemetery. This is a stadium. It's going to affect both players. Whenever any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their non-psychic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Alright. Let's put that in the middle because it's like a stadium, so it's being used by both players technically. And let's see. We could use the Moo Cheese to help the Drifblim out a bit with its poisoning. We could retreat the Drifblim into a Drifloon, but I don't have a Drifblim in my hand, so I can't do that. I could use the Moo Cheese to try and get rid of some of that poisoning, so heal 30 damage from up to 2 of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Alright. I'm going to take away 30 damage, so this is at 20. And now we go and attack using Spooky Balloon. So that's going to do 50 and 20 to one of the bench. This is going to be 60, actually 70, so because 20 plus 50 is 70, so let me make that 70. I have a 70 counter, let me find it. I think it's in here. There it is. So we save a bit. It's important to save damage counters sometimes. Right now, I do 2 to one of these, so I guess that one. Alright, so we've attacked, and it goes to the next player, but before we do so, we need to make sure we do our Marnie on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Okay, we draw a card to start our turn. Ooh, another Marnie. Look at that. Alright, this could be fun. Let's go and put... Let's see. Wait, I forgot to do the poison on that side too. Let me go and fix that. I forgot about poisoning. There we go. Alright, let's go and play our... Let's go set up another one of those things on our bench here. So I'm going to squish the coughing over. And I'm also going to put an Absol. So we put a Quillfish and an Absol. That's max bench size. We only could put 5 Pokemon. I almost said 50 Pokemon. Pardon me. 5 Pokemon on the bench per time. We could attach an energy, but it's going to do 2 damage counters. So we might as well put it on the Absol. There's 2. And if I'd like to, I could play another Marnie, because this is my hand right now. I don't know. Maybe we'll skip. We'll skip playing the Marnie for now, and then attack using Tormenting Poison, but that's just basically the same thing, so we're just going to, basically we're going to say pass, so we don't take more Rocky Helmet damage and let the poisoning do its work. The poisoning will add another 50, so visually it'll be like this. So that's 100 plus 20. Drifblim is knocked out. So that's a score for Team Hisuian Overquill. So we take our prize card. We're gonna get rid of that counter. We're gonna move these to the discard pile. And our next one will be coming up. Let's go and use... Let's try Rowlet. Yeah, let's try Rowlet. Let's go and use Rowlet. Alright, let's draw a card for our start and Team Rowlet. Let's go and play a Gym Trainer, because one of our Pokemon was knocked out, so we're able to draw 4 cards instead of just 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Oops. Thought I moved something. No, I didn't. Okay. Now, let's go and... We can't attack, which is a little bit sad, so maybe I'll withdraw. Never mind. Or no, I can't do that. I thought I had energy attached. I didn't. Okay, let's go and look for another basic Pokemon on our bench using the Hisui. Heavy Ball. I almost said Heavenly Ball. Heavy Ball. 2, 3. Let's go and switch the Drifloon for that Heavy Ball. Let's put that Drifloon on the bench. Let's go and shuffle these. Fan them out. Possibly. There we go. Alright, since the rest of our hand, except for the Decidueye, of course, are supporters. We've already used our supporter for the turn, so let's go and pass. Up next is Team Hisui and Overquill again. We have a Dewott. Let's go and evolve that Oshawott into Dewott. Let's go and evolve that Quillfish wherever it is. It's buried under all of these cards. Let's go and evolve that to Hisui and Overquill. And let's go and... Choi or Marnie, do you think? Let's go play Marnie because that's dangerous. Alright. Shuffle it back to the bottom, even though it's just one card, so just pretend it's shuffled. Alright, we draw 5 and the opponent draws 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, here's our new hand. Alright, we shuffle these and put them at the bottom. We draw 4 for Team Rowlet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, ooh, look at that. Cool beans. Alright. Let's go and... Let's go and use one of these Dark Energy onto the Absol, just in case we get to attack, which it looks like we might be able to, which is good. That'll kick this up to 40 because of the old cemetery, though. Alright, let's go and poison this Rowlet. And it instantly kills it because of Tormenting Poison doing 50 each turn during Pokemon checkup, so this Rowlet is gone. It's gone in a flash. And we take one of our prize cards on Team Hisui and Overquill. It's another Quillfish. Alright, let's bring up the Drifloon that has the Rocky Helmet attached to it. At least it has that item. Then we could be striking back with that. Let's go and draw a card. We have Grapejaw Bog. We have a level ball. Let's put that Rowlet on the bench. Let's use that level ball to find a Drifloon, I guess. Yeah, let's go and use that level ball to find a Drifloon. Oh wait, that's not the level ball. Being silly. There's the level ball. Let's go discard that. Let's look for a Drifloon. I think I have one more floating around because it's a balloon, you know, so it's floating around somewhere. Let's see who's next. Oh, there it is. There's our Drifloon. How many Drifblim do I have? Guess they're all at the bottom. We could still look into our deck. There's one. I should have a second Drifblim somewhere. Unless they both got knocked out. Or is it in my prize? I can't remember. I'll find it. Oh, there it is. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Alright, so the level ball, I found that Drifloon. Let's go and shuffle and cut. So, like around there, cut. cut, cut, one more in the middle, cut. There we go. We're still on our turn, so let's go and attach a Psychic Energy to the Drifloon. We don't have to worry about Old Cemetery because we are Psychic type, or a Ghost type, but the Ghost type is the Psychic type in the TCG. Now we can attack using Triple Spin. What's Triple Spin going to do, you might ask? Well, let me find my big dice, we'll need it. Triple Spin for 1 Psychic Energy, you flip 3 coins, and this attack does 10 for each of the heads. Alright, off camera, roll. First one is an odd. Second one is an even. And let me get this third roll. Whoa, I just hit myself using my bed as a weapon. Okay, last one was a 5, so that's odd. 2 odd and 1 even, so that's going to do 20 damage. So this is going to go to 90. There it is. Okay, Team Overquill's turn. We draw a card to begin it. It's another Absol, very nice. Let's see, do I really need any of these other things in here? Let's go and attach a Dark Energy to... the Dewott? Maybe the Dewott? Oh my, there we go. Put this to 40. Hopefully we get a Samurott. We don't have room for this Absol, sadly. We already evolved that, so we might as well play Professor's Research, and we discard our whole hand and draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's an interesting item, the Switching Cups. Switch a card from your hand with the top card of your deck. I don't think we'll need Silene yet, I guess. Or actually, we don't need this yet, so Basculegion's gonna switch with Cynthia's Ambition, very nice. Alright, there's our hand. We've already attached an energy, so what's left to do is only to attack. So let's use our Tormenting Poison, and we're going to put 50 onto the Drifloon. Since we used an attack to damage it, this is actually going to go up by 2 because of the Rocky Helmet, so this is going to go to 110. Alright, Team Drifloon's turn. Alright, we have a Drifblim. Evolving a Pokemon will get rid of the status condition, so you get rid of the special condition by evolving it into Drifblim. Get rid of these. I'll just put them up here. Alright, let's go and use Spooky Balloon for the knockout. So this Hisuian Overquill is KO'd. And I'll put 2 damage counters onto, Let's go on the Absol, because that's what Spooky Balloon does. Alright. We take one of our prize cards, because we got that knockout. Alright, sweet. Alright, now let's actually bring out the Absol. Or wait. Yeah, let's bring out the Absol. This thing's gonna hit like a truck. Watch this. Okay, so now on Team Absol, we draw that card on the top of the deck because this is the one we switched with the Switching Cup. We could play Cynthia's Ambition, but let me count my cards in my hand. We'll play that at the end after we do everything else. Dark Patch. Attach a basic dark from your discard to one of your bench darks. Alright. Let me find a dark energy. There it is. Let's place it on that coughing. That's going to do 20 to it because of the Old Cemetery. Let's see what else we could get rid of. We could get rid of another dark energy, but that might kill something. I don't want that to happen. Let's see. Let's go and put it on the Dewott. I'll be at 60 then. Yeah, that doesn't sound that bad. Let's put on the Dewott. Okay. 1, 2, once I get rid of that. We'll draw 4. Either draw 3 or we draw 4 because of Cynthia's ambition. Draw cards until I have 5 cards into your hand. If one of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw cards until you have 8. Alright, so we get rid of that. We have 4. We need to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, alright. I don't think this was shuffled well. My bad. Yeah, this wasn't shuffled well. My mistake. Sorry about that. Let's go and evolve one of the coughing into this wheezing. And then we can't, but I like my hand right now because of those things. Sweet Samurott. That'll be next turn. Alright, as long as we survive this one. Okay, now let's go and use our attack called Claw Rend. Because Claw Rend, look what it does. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this attack does 70 more damage, but since we don't, it's just going to be 50. 50 times 2 because of the weakness. That Drifblim is sitting at 10 HP because it has 110. So 10 HP on the Drifblim, but we have to add 2 to this because of, you guessed it, the Rocky Helmet. So this thing is going to be at 80. This thing is going to be at 10 health. So let me find one that says 100. It's almost knocked out. Not quite though, so we still got a little bit left in it. Alright, let's go and draw a card for Team Drifblim. We have a Bird Keeper. There's a Fog Crystal. Let's make sure we use that. Oh wait, no, basic. Man, I can't do that. The only thing we could do is attack for the KO, so Spooky Balloon's gonna do 50. 80 plus 50, that's 100. Wait, let me think. That is 130, I think. So that Absol is KO'd. All cards attached to it go into the discard. And Team Drifblim takes a prize card, and we have a level ball. Alright, next person. Step into the ring. Whatever we do here, I think it will KO it, so let's go and move our DWAT that we've been piling up everything on. Alright, let's go move that into the active spot. Oops, that was a 60. Alright, let's go and draw a card to begin our turn. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Let's play this smart, because if we attach another energy, which we will need once we become a Samurott, we'll KO the DWAT. We don't want to do that. So first, I am going to evolve into the Samurott. Now, I am going to attach the energy, because if we did it in any other order, that Samurott would have been killed, and we wouldn't be able to play it. So that's going to become 80. I'm just going to use, do I have one that says 80 on it? Nope. Alright. It's 80. So 90 HP left. That's fine. We have this interesting ability on our Hisuian Samurott friend, and it's called Wily Stance. An ability, you can use as many abilities during your turn, and as long as the text doesn't say otherwise. It's too hard to play Unite on a giant screen. I do agree on that. I like playing it on my phone rather than playing it on the TV on my Nintendo Switch, actually. That's just my personal preference. I just like playing it on my phone better. Night Slash is so fun to play until they nerf it. Yes, I saw the nerf. However, I like Pursuit, so if the team goes all squishies, I use Pursuit. Oh. If the other team goes all squishies, I see. You're cheating over there, man. Alright, so we use our Wily Stance, so we have to discard a card from our hand in order to use this. I am going to discard this Hisuian Heavy Ball. Once we discard once during our turn, we get to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, look what we have. We have one of these Galarian Wheezing. It's a very fancy variant of the Wheezing. Let's go and evolve our coughing over here. Let's go and attach... Oh wait, did I already attach an energy? Yes, I did. Never mind. But we have an ability on the Galarian Wheezing as well. We have Energy Factory. Each basic dark energy attached to your Pokemon that have the name Wheezing in their card. So bam and bam. Their name provides double darkness energy. You can't apply more than one energy factory ability at a time. Alright, so this one single energy over here on this Wheezing is actually 2 on it. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go and use Dark Mastery for 60 damage. And we need 3 energies, 1 dark and 2 of any type of energy. We have 3 darks on our Samurott, so that's fine. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So we have 3 on the Samurott, 20, 40, 60. We have 0 on there. We have 2 on this one, because remember, the single dark energy on a Wheezing now, because of that ability, counts as 2. So we have 20, 40, 60. And then 2 here, so 80, 100. So 160, that Drifblim is KO'd, but we do take 2 damage counters because of that helmet. This Drifblim is out of there. Alright, let's take a prize card. Pick a prize, any prize. Switching cups. Ooh. Alright, let's bring out one of our Pokemon to the active spot. Let's bring out that Rowlet. Hopefully we get a Dartrix. Alright. Draw a card. Is it Drifblim? Alright. Let me just evolve that right there. Alright. Kind of just a sitting duck, but we'll see what happens. We need an energy. Because I could just spooky balloon that thing. It's going to be dead. Alright. We are going to play a Fog Crystal, so we have to search our deck for a Psychic energy. Let's go and do that. Bam. Put it into our hand. It's in our hand. Let's go and attach it to the Drifblim. There we go. Then we shuffle, of course, afterwards. Let's get that KO right now. Let's get this right here, right now, alright? Watch what I'm gonna do. Alright, so I have this Birdkeeper supporter. So this could be my supporter for the turn. Watch what happens. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. Alright, I'm gonna play that. Switch the Rowlet over for the Drifblim. Oh my gosh, there we go. Drifblim has energy, and the energy just fell. Apologies about that. Let me go and pick it up. There we go. Good as new. Alright. If we do switch the active Pokemon with one of our bench, we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have something cooking right now. We have this rare candy. I'm going to play this rare candy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. I choose that Rowlet. And search your deck for a Stage 2 that evolves from it. You skip the Stage 1. Alright, that sounds fun. Let's do that. I have only one of those left in the deck, I think. So, let's hopefully see if it's in there. Oh, there it is. Alright, sweet. Hisuian Decidueye, evolve into... from that Rowlet. Not into the Rowlet, from that Rowlet. Shuffle. Alright. Now, let me see if I have anything else I'd like to play. Grapejaw. No, we're having fun with the old cemetery. Everyone likes it. Okay, now we can attack. Let's go and attack for Spooky Balloon for 1 Psychic Energy, that one that fell on the floor. We put 2 damage counters on one of these dudes down here. Or dudettes. Dudes, dudettes. Whichever one. Not close to knocking anything out. Looks like the next switch will be the Hisuian Overkill, because there's no damage counters on it. We might as well put it on there, so we spread some damage around. That 50, of course, it's going to take out that Hisuian Samurott, because look what happens. Put that 50 from the Spooky Balloon. 60 plus 50, 110. 110 plus 140. Oh, wait. I overestimated, didn't I? We're almost gone. We're almost killed. Alright. We're just hanging on a thread, I think, right? So that becomes 100, 110. So actually, let's do this so it's simpler. 110. That's 40, 150. Do I have 150 on here? Going once, going twice. It doesn't look like I do. Okay, so that Samurott is it's hanging on by a thread. So we didn't get the KO, but we almost did. That's fine. Alright, so Team Driftblim attacked. Let's go and draw a card to begin Team Samurott's turn. We have a Decidueye. Okay, now let's see what I want to do. Let's use the switching cups first. Oh wait, no. Let's go and use Choi first. Let's go and use Choi. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we have a pot helmet. Who do I put that pot helmet on? Let's see. Let's go and use it on the Wheezing here. Let's go put that pot helmet on the Wheezing. Alright, I haven't attached the energy yet. I don't actually need to, I don't think. Let's go and attach it to this Wheezing, actually. Let's go and attach an energy, so we need to kick that up to 40 because of the old cemetery. But now we have an energy and pot helmet. Now we actually have 2 energy, but because of that energy factor right there, each dark energy on a Wheezing is actually counting for 2, so we actually have 4 energy on that Wheezing. Let me see what else I want to do. Oh, I could do one of these cuties again. Alright, let's put this Oshawott down like that. I don't have much space for my bench, but oh well, we'll make do. Okay, what else do I want to do first? Let's use the switching cups. Let's switch a card from my hand with that one. Let's go and... Let's go and switch out that Samurott. I don't want to lose, or wait. I don't want to lose. Which one would be more important to... I mean, less important to lose. I guess the dark energy. We don't really need the dark energy. Oh, look at that. We have a dark patch. Alright. Okay, let's go and attack. So, our attack will be again... Oh, wait. No, we could use an ability. Let's go and use the ability Wily Stance. How many cards do I have left? Oh, that's looking thin. You know what? Let's not use that ability. You don't want to outdeck ourselves. That's how you could lose the game. If you don't have any more cards in your deck, you could lose the game, so let's not do that. It's funny how Unite doesn't ban bugs for ranked mode. I know, right? Okay, let's just go and attack. So, Dark Mastery. So we have 3 here. It's 20 damage per energy on all of your Pokemon. In addition to the 60. So, 20, 40, 60. Then we have 4 energy technically, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, plus 60, that's 200 damage, times 2, that's 400. This Driftblim is knocked out. Okay, we draw a prize card. Da-da-da-da, it's the heavy ball. It's fun. They bring out someone to attack. Let's bring out the Hisuian Decidueye. Alright, next turn we draw a card to begin it on a team Decidueye. Here's our hand. Let's go and play. Let's go play the... Actually, do you know what? I don't know what to play right now. Oh, this would really mess him up. Okay, let's play a Judge. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 4. Okay, this might take a while, but... Now I cut, so Judge, we actually need to get rid of that Judge. Whoops, forgot to discard it. Let me go and find it first. Sorry about that, it's an error. Let's just discard one of the Judges. Alright, now we cut randomly. Shuffle and cut is the name of the game that we're playing right now. There we go, we draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. They do the same thing, so that flips over. We shuffle as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut it a few times. It's very confusing when they both have the same sleeves. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We still haven't attacked yet, and I guess we just attach this to the Drifloon, I'm guessing. Alright. Okay, now we can attack. So what's interesting about this Decidueye is that you also have this move for 0 energy, Piercing Claw. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, we have 150, so that's 15 damage counters on this Samurott. So let's do this in our head. 3 times 15, that's 450. Yeah, 450 damage, because 45 is 3 times 15. Add a 0 on there because it's 10. It's a rule of 10. So 450 damage because of 1 free energy attack. That is insane. This Samurott is gonzo. And we take prize card. We have a boss's orders. Very nice. Okay, we bring up one of our Pokemon here. Let's go and use this Wheezing. Might be able to do something to it. Or we could go and poison it. Here. Okay, so Wheezing is now in our active. We draw a card to begin the turn. That's our hand. Not going to really do anything. It's fine. Okay, so Wheezing. Again, we have our energy factory set up and running, which is nice. Okay, so Wheezing has this attack called Smog Burst. So for darkness and a colorless, but we have basically 4 energy on our Wheezing. They're all darkness because we have 2 energies that are darkness on our Wheezing, and then we have this energy factory that basically says each basic dark on a Wheezing is 2, so we actually have 4 dark energy. So we could use Smog Burst. This attack does 20 more damage for each dark energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 times 4 is 80. Do we have any over here? No, we do not. So 80 plus 20, that's 100. That's a big, huge chunk of damage. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go and head over to Hisuian Decidueye's team. Let's draw a card to begin the turn. Ultra Ball. There's Boss's Orders. There's Gym Trainer. We could use the Moo Cheese, but that won't do anything to our Decidueye. We could use Boss's Orders if we would like to. Let me think about this. Oh yeah, let's go and... Oh wait, no. Either way, we're scoring a KO, it looks like. Yeah, either way, we're scoring a KO. So let's go and use one of our supporters. We could use a Boss's Orders, but then we just got a KO no matter what, so that's fine. Let's go and get a Gym Trainer going. So draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards, basically, because then the next part is if we got knocked out, but we weren't. So let's just draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is actually put this down on the bench. Hopefully we could get another Hisuian Decidueye going. I am going to discard both Grapejaw Bog, Moo Cheese, and this Ultra Ball to play that Ultra Ball. So I can look for a Decidueye in my deck of mystery here. Look at that. Decidueye. Should have bet money on that card being a Decidueye. I would have won money. Look at that. It was at the bottom. Place on our hand. And now we are set to attack. But first, yeah, we are set to attack. Unless we want to give it a safe switch in, but that's fine. We could just attack. Alright, let's go Decidueye. Let's use our Piercing Claw attack on this Wheezing. That's going to be 30 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 times 4 is 120 times 2 because of the weakness. And you are gone, basically, Wheezing. Alright, so we're going to remove everything that's attached to the Wheezing. It's going to lose all of its energy. If I could remove it from the table, that is. Nah, I'm just playing. It's still knocked out, even though if it was like stuck to the table. Alrighty, let's go and switch in the Overquill. Let me move these over. Okay, and we draw a prize card for Team Decidueye, and it's now match point on their team. Alright, to begin our turn, Team Overquill will draw a card. We have a Basculin Dark Patch. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine, it's all good. Let's see. Hisuian Heavy isn't really going to help us unless the Absol is one of those cards, but I'm guessing it isn't. Let's just go and use Tormenting Poison. We've seen what this does before. That's going to be 50. Where's the poison marker now? There it is. Alright. Let's go and draw a card on Team Decidueye's turn. Psychic Energy. Don't need it. Let's evolve that to a Rowlet. Let me see if we're going to get the KO. 60. Oh yeah, we are going to get the KO no matter what we do this turn. Let's make it interesting. Let's just kill that. Oh wait, no, we can't. Never mind. Sorry about that. I was about to switch to something. It wouldn't have given us the KO. Let's see. Let's just use the Hisuian Heavy Ball just for laughs. It's a level ball. Alright, now we need to shuffle our prize cards, because that's what the Hisuian Heavy Ball dictates. Okay, so yeah, looks like we could just KO this Overquill, and it'll be match point. Alright, let's use Piercing Claws. So 30 times 2, 60 times 2 because of the weakness on our Overquill, which is fighting. Decidueye is a fighting type, so again, 30 times 2 damage counters. 60 times 220, and that is going to knock out our dear friend Overquill. And now Team Decidueye takes their last prize card and is ahead by 2 now in their championship series. Alright, well done. This is a fun deck. Okay, let me clear this all up, and we'll be doing the last match, basically the finals, this evening, so please stay tuned for that. Right, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much, Ty, for swinging by and chatting with me while we were playing this TCG practice match. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all of you as well. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the day. I'll catch you guys later. Do something nice for someone, get vaccinated, and I'll see you guys later tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Love y'all, guys, and goodbye.